is John Young with the Disc Jockey News. We're at the JBL room here at NAMM 2014. One of the things that a lot of guys use are the Eon series from JBL. They've been hugely popular. I've got Charles here from JBL. Charles, I see you've got a new Eon. This is completely, there's some things I've never seen before. Kind of walk us through what's new with the 600 series.
Well, what is immediately apparent from visual perspective is our new low frequency waveguide that we're using to match the pattern of the woofer to the pattern of the HF driver. This has a 90 by 50 degree coverage pattern, like many portable PA products. Yep. But what happens is you're crossing over to a 15-inch woofer, and a 15-inch woofer at the crossover frequency is going to have about a coverage pattern of about 50 degrees, and that's about it. Okay. So what this does is it uses this aperture here to spread it out in the horizontal, so it's actually at the crossover frequency. This woofer has a 90 by 50 degree pattern that matches the HF.
Nice.
That allows us to have constant directivity across the crossover region. What it means is, just like in some of our studio monitor products that have a very wide sweet spot, this allows a greater coverage area with uniform sound. It gives you greater intelligibility over your entire 90 degrees. In other words, and imagine if you're tuning for a system or you're set up for on-axis response. The people who are sitting off the axis of the loudspeaker, who are like, let's say 40 degrees off the axis of the loudspeaker, are hearing the tweeter and they're hearing the bottom and the woofer, but they're not hearing the mid-range that's coming out of that woofer because that woofer has started to pull in its directivity. This does is it makes those coverage patterns the same, and it's all about intelligibility of a wider listening area.
Neat. Very cool.
This also uses the image control waveguide, which is also being used in some of our studio monitors as well.
Nice. So now what we're looking at is a cutaway of the 15-inch. Is that the same box I'm looking at here?
That's the same box you're looking at.
And this is the 615.
615. This is the 615. This is what the baffle under that grill looks like.
Okay. Can you walk me through some of the... Granted, it's moving, so it's a little tough for us to talk about. But oh, hey, this is why you do videos with the guys, because they know how to shut the revolving thing off. Right there, it stopped. Charles, tell us more about the back and the input and the technology that's back here.
Okay. Well, we have a system here has Bluetooth control that allows you to use an iPhone or an Android app to set up the system and for control of volume and things of that nature. So it makes it much more convenient to set up. We have two inputs here: master volume, channel 1, channel 2 mix with a through output.
Nice. Now, we mentioned Bluetooth. Now, some speakers, of course, have Bluetooth audio capabilities, some of the smaller ones. But now, when you're in a large situation where you've got a lot of horsepower, that isn't anything with audio. It's just for setup, right?
It's just for control. When you're in a venue that has a lot of people with cell phones, a lot of people with Bluetooth things that are on, having audio over Bluetooth may not be the best idea.
Precisely. I've been really concerned about that. I think it's...
And we also have, I'm sorry, I didn't mention the EQ presets that we have for different, main, monitor, sub, and for speech.
Yeah, nice. Very cool. This is the 615, the Eon 615 that we're looking at here. We'll put a link in the description below so you can check this out from JBL. This is John Young with the Disc Jockey News.